at that point when I'm reaching around his arm, okay? So you can still start with really solid defensive frames. That's like his whole idea here, right? I thread the needle I get between here, right? It's okay if it's not, if he's got a hand in there or anything like that. It's not gonna be a choke this time, right? I begin to creep here, and as a response, he goes here. So I need to open my elbow up first, like lift my arm up and straighten it, so he can't just clamp down. If he clamps down here, I gotta forget about it, right? I'm either going back to guard, or I'm gonna have to post on my head and relax and work my way back. But once I get here, I can start to actually move it up this way. I've gotta lift up in the air, and this time, I'm gonna keep it on this side of my head, right? So right where my right ear is, I'm gonna go ahead and climb. 1, 2. Once I've got it here, I know I can push off of Tyler if I need to get much further up. So just like what we did before with the choke, you guys did a great job of finishing with one arm. I'm gonna try to finish this submission with one arm as well, but my second arm, that's air quotes, can be used by the floor, right? So the floor will actually make a second arm for me. The way I'm gonna do this is tension. So I'll go in the direction of the arm here like this, mostly up his body. It begins to straighten. As you guys can see, I can't quite lock it out yet. I need to push outward with my head while pulling in with my arm, right? But I don't have anything to clasp. I want to keep this behind his head to jack him up pretty good here. So I'm going to use the mat and pivot this way here. Here, inward, right? You got to have the tension up at the top, right? Because that's where their wrist is. But you got to pull in here. So instead of pulling this way, right? My buddy, the floor, is helping me do that, right? So this is always our friend. The floor is always our friend in jiu-jitsu, right? Unless Jared's sitting on you, and it's not. But talk about that. So if I'm here, okay, I can still. It's not a bad habit. Settle back my weight, right? Cross my feet again, and then start creeping up. But he says, "I want to go around. I'm gonna break." He's not gonna do it, right? He's not gonna barrel me over. But here, I gotta start climbing back up. So here and here. Careful. Tension does it, okay? Now, if you need to, you guys can, of course, use your other hand. I think everybody in here has finished a reverse armbar at some point before, so don't worry about it. But it's great if you can keep their head off the ground when you're doing this, because they can't bridge, they can't defend as well, and it sucks for the person on the bottom, okay? Let's try it again.